What's going on, everybody? This is Joe Giunta with Team Take Profits. I'm here to help you trade and get paid. I'm excited because today we've been talking about it and now we're doing it. We're launching it. Here's today the first Q&A session on the channel. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here to watch it with us. It's going to be dope. Our first guest is Jay Wayne, none other than Jay Wayne himself, going to be on here doing some training with us in this video. It's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about how to find entry in the market. It's going to be a great training for you if you want to learn how to find that pinpoint entry. A lot of people, they come in and they learn, how to do the charts, the basic support and resistance. They go on, these different websites and the videos and they learn how to do some of the basics. But the hard thing is, when do I get in? That's a common question I get asked. So we're going to answer that question today with the master trader, Jay Wayne. So it's going to be awesome. So with that being said, I want to say one more thing before I let you onto the video and get into this training. We've been talking about this contest we're doing with the launch of Q&A. So here's what we're going to do today, guys. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Click the little bell, so you can get notifications when we drop these Q&A sessions every week. All right? But here's the cool thing. If you like, comment, and subscribe, if we can get 50 likes, 50, okay? If we can get 50 likes on this video, I'm gonna give away a one-on-one training session. I am going to do a one-on-one training session with somebody who has liked, commented, and subscribed on this video on my page. So again, you're gonna get a free one-on-one session with me giving you strategy, giving you a full, devoted, undivided attention to give you a training session. That's going to be awesome, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell, and let's make this money. Okay, let's get to the Q&A session. See you there. All right, so here we go, guys. I appreciate you guys getting on the very first the Q&A sessions that we're starting now. Thursday nights, just to kind of let you know, every Thursday night going forward, we're going to be having Q&A sessions. I'll be hosting them. We'll have a different trader on with me each week. Sometimes it might be Jay Wayne. Sometimes it might be, Matt McCormick or Clint or whoever. We're gonna have some really good sessions where you're gonna be able to ask questions. You're gonna be able to see the charts, be able to kind of really just get your questions answered. That's what it's all about. A lot of us, we trade. We watch IML Academy. We watch IML TV. We get on all the trainings throughout the week, but sometimes we just have some questions, and that's all right. That's good. Questions are healthy, right? So that is specifically what this session is for. We want you to be able to ask questions, and so we have some people who already sent some questions in, and so we're going to get to those first. But if you have a question, feel free to type it in the chat, and we'll try to get to it as we can. But it's going to be every week we're going to do this, and it's going to be a really good time. So if you just to kind of start out by saying that if you haven't already, I know Jay Wayne is on with me tonight. If you haven't already, there's a lot of good information on YouTube from our channels. So go to my YouTube channel. I'll post the link in the comments and subscribe to it, like it, comment, all that. Same thing with Jay Wayne. Jay Wayne, please post your link to your YouTube if most of you are already there. But go ahead and sub and click the little bell for the notification so you know when we drop new videos. But we're always looking to add more value to the team. Tonight, again, we have Jay Wayne with us. Next week, I want to say just real quick, we got Matt McCormick going to be with us next week. He's going to be the special guest with us. And Matt's a beast. He's been doing this a long time. So mark your calendars for next Thursday at 8 p.m. Q&A with Matt McCormick. And also one really cool thing. This is open to guests. At 8 p.m. Thursdays, if you have guests that you want to bring on that have questions, or maybe they've seen a presentation but they still just want to see some charts, bring them on here. Invite your guests. That's cool. All right. Anybody can get on. This is not just for IML only. you can get on here and bring guests, and that will be a blessing to your guests to be able to see us in action and kind of get a little taste of the value that they're going to have when when they join. So there's Jay Wayne just posted his YouTube channel, so go and sub to that. And also one other thing, which is this next thing is only for IML. So if you're a guest on here tonight, I'm sorry, this is not for you, but IML members only. At 9 o'clock following this session, we are going to be having a marketing training for those who are looking to learn how to build your team. You want to hit that next rank, Platinum 600, Platinum 150. Maybe you're just new and you want to get 2 and free, whatever that is. Let's help you get to your next rank. I'm going to be showing you how to get to that next rank. I'm a Platinum 2000 now, and I'm gonna help you get to where I'm at and even further. Okay. So with no further ado, Jay Wayne, where you at, man? You in here with me?
Yes, sir.
Hey. So listen, guys, I want to say before we get into these questions, Jay Wayne, this guy is a beast. Most of you already know. Most of you have already been on his trainings and stuff like that, and you already know. I'm kind of partial to Jay Wayne because I'm the guy that brought Jay Wayne into this thing. So I'm happy that I got to bring such a killer into this, and I'm just privileged to have an awesome relationship with Jay Wayne. He's one of my close friends. I love him to death. His family, his son Elijah, awesome kid. And so listen, Jay Wayne, it's an honor to have you with us tonight, man. I'm glad you're the guest for the first one.
Yes, sir. It's an honor, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So all right, so look, let's get right into it. We got a few questions, and again, if you want to type in a question while we're going over these, that's fine. We'll try to get to it if time permits. All right. So first question, Jay Wayne. If came in and said this, if you get a chance, could you explain how to find entry? Everything on the 4-hour looks great, but when I go down to the 15-minute, it can kind of be going every which way. So thank you. He wants to know if you can help him find entry in his trade. So Jay, you want to take it from there?
Yeah. So let's that's the first thing that everybody want to know. Every beginner, every intermediate person is entry. and that's important, right? But it's a lot of other things that's before that. Maybe he already know that he to the entry part, but I'm glad that he said 4-hour because most people don't even want to look at the 4-hour. All right, so that's letting me know that his mind is already looking at the higher time frame, trying to get a bird's eye view of the market, trying to get a feel of what's going on overall on the higher time frames, but he's just having a hard time on the lower time frames. So, excuse me. So what I say is, okay, let me show you the chart here. There is no such thing as a perfect entry. You can get close to it, but you won't really find a perfect entry. So, but the goal is to use risk management. The goal is to not have as much drawdown. Okay. So we on a 4-hour chart. We're on a 4-hour chart, and he's saying, okay, he probably doing some stuff like this. He looking at it. He got it all marked up, everything boxed up, and it's looking good. It's making sense. But how do he get in on one of these moves? That's what the problem is. So how do you get in? So let's say he's saying that this is a sell because he can see he's following the trend line. Let me see here. Here it is right here. So let's say he want to get in on his sell right here. I can't get my thing to be here. Okay, so how do he do it? So he on a 4-hour. All right. So the thing of it is that I would encourage him to use one indicator. If he using moving averages, that's fine. But the trend line is going to help you with your drawdown. The trend line is going to help you to get away from the drawdown. The thing of it is that with the perfect entry is no simple answer. It's either when you're on a higher time frame, I want you guys to write down, are you in an extension or are you in a retracement? You see? So you got to know that when you go down to the lower time frames, you need to know where you're at on the higher time frames. Are you in an extension or a retracement? And so if this thing, where are you at if you drop down on the lower time frame? Where are you at? So if you see these ABCD patterns and it's bouncing down off the trend line, then you need to say, okay, I'm back into my extension. See, if you're saying that this is if this is a sell because you see it dropping, well, what if he jumped in right up in this? Well, he need to say that he's in a retracement, right? If you get in on the lower time frames and he trying to, you shouldn't be selling if you're in this retracement because it's pulling back up to this trend line. But if you catch it at the top of the trend line and you see it bouncing back down, then you would say, okay, on the lower time frames, I want to be back into my extension. Extension meaning like basically off the Fibonacci, extension back down, going back towards the trend. And I wouldn't say down here, I would say back to this channel. Excuse me. To this channel here. Or whatever. So if you want to bring it right back down to the zone that has been consolidating in right here, bring it back down here. But that's going to be the extension, right? If it stopped here and turn back around, that's something different. But you want to have your TP levels. So you can set levels when you're on a higher time frame. You can say, okay, TP1 is going to be here. Why do I say that? Because you just following with the structure. Okay, it's blowing past that. You want to go TP2. This is how people are saying, I'm projecting it to go here. I'm projecting it to go this far. Because they just looking at the level, the market structure. But the entry, you want to say, since you identified that, hey, this is a downtrend, okay, I'm going to get in for a sale. I see it's coming back down for the sale. I'm looking for sales on a lower time frame. So now one indicator that I'm telling you is this one here. Let's bypass all of these. And the stochastic. Okay? That's the one that everybody probably should use. This is stochastic. Because it'll keep you honest. Okay? So you saw it bounce off the trend line, and when you saw it bounce off the trend line, where did you see it on the stochastic? Overbought. Right? So if you see it overbought, then we looking back down. And I like this stochastic because it's telling me it's a downtrend because of the red background. It's telling me it's in the uptrend on this green background. So I'm like, okay, on a higher time frame, and if it's red on a higher time frame, that's even better because it's more strong. Okay, so boom, you got it coming down. You want to go down to the 15-minute. Oh, you want to check the 1 hour chart first. 4 hour to the 1 hour. Don't skip. Don't go from 4 hour to 15. That's probably where he's getting lost at. He's saying that
a special kind of stochastic, Jay.
Yeah, it's a creator reached out to me and let me use it, and it's called a Martin trend stochastic. The Martin stochastic trend. It's in TradingView, but you have to purchase it. It's like $200 and some dollars. It's like $200, but he gave me 15% off for everybody that follow me. Okay. So, I mean, not 15% off, but 40.
You get 15% off the
market. No. 40.
Oh, okay. 40% off.
Yeah, so it's coming out to be, I think people's paying like $108 or something like that, I believe. Something like that. But that's if you want it. But if you can't afford it and get it, don't worry. Just use a regular stochastic. So don't trip over that. I just like it because it shows me more information and it tells me when it's a sale coming up, when it's a trade available, because it'll alert me. As soon as it cross right here, it'll alert me. And that red coming down, like right here, it'll say trade available. And it would have alerted me for this sale right here. And when it crossed at the bottom, it'll alert me as well for the buy. All right, for this little area. And then you look and see if you want to take it or not. But it'll alert you every single time. All right, so now you go to the 1 hour. Okay, so remember, on the 4-hour, what did I say we were looking for? Remember, all of this was red. Now, the lower you go, it's going to flip a lot. But on the 4-hour, what do we say? It bounced off the trend line on the 4-hour, and we're saying, okay, we're back into an extension to finish out the move, the overall downtrend, and look at it now. Now you see on the 1-hour, it's crossing. It's trying to cross back down. Now, from here, if this was coming up, you don't want to take it because the 1-hour stochastic needs to match with the 15-minute stochastic. That's very important for you to remember that. We want the 1-hour to match the stochastic, the way it's going, to the 15. So if we caught the 1-hour coming up, we don't want to take that because overall we're looking for sales. We need to wait for it to cycle up and come back down like it's doing now. Now, the moving average is below and all of that stuff. The yellow is beneath the blue. We see it coming down. You know, if you want to take it, take it. If you're saying that it's a sale, right? Then you go down to the 15. Now, since we identified this, we're saying, okay, let's go to the 15-minute. I'm not saying that that's a sale. I'm trying to use this as an example, how that person should look at this. So boom. So now even on a 15-minute, you see it creeping below. And what I notice is about these stochastics that even though you see it down here, it can have a lot more room to go to fall if you're scalping. If you're looking for a bigger trade, you probably don't want to take this. But if you're scalping, you could probably get something out of this. Okay? But I'm not trying to call no trades. I'm just saying how you want to find your entry. So that's basically how you walk it down. From the 4-hour, you look at your direction. Am I in an extension or a retracement? Once you identify that, if it's a sell, you go to the 1-hour, peep your stochastic. If it's curling down, perfect. Now you want to catch it perfectly on a 15-minute, and boom. You catch it crossing, you take the sell or whatever you got to do. And that's how you walk it down. You may have drawdown, right? You may have drawdown. That's okay. You want to use risk management. So if 10 pips, if you're crying about the market is going back 10 pips on you and your account can't handle it, that means you're over leveraged. You took out too big of a lot size. You should be able to handle 10 pips of drawdown, 15 pips of drawdown. You should be able to handle that without, sweating bullets. All right, so take out a risk management lot size, and then once you see it break levels on like the 15-minute chart, you see it retesting, coming back down. And if you want to scalp out a $5 lot size or a $1 lot size, you can do that. Scalp whatever pips you can catch on a bigger lot size, close that out, and let your risk management lot size run. That's how I grow my account fast, but that's a whole nother training. But Joe, what you think, man? Did I cover the entry? That's how you walk it down, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. So there you have it. That's how we find entry in the market. So that's one of the toughest things when you're learning how to read charts and when you're learning how to mark up your charts and you start to see things make sense. Maybe things start to unfold for you. You're starting to see and maybe be able to predict, which direction it's going, but you get in and you get a lot of drawdown, or you get in and you get a lot of, time before you actually see the entry. So that's why we want to show you, and that's why we showed you in this video precisely how to get into a trade. So thank you, Jay Wayne, for great training today. And as always, guys, listen, like, comment, subscribe. And what I want you to do in the comments is go ahead and comment below and tell us how this has helped you to find better entry in the market. Essentially, what we want to see you get into the market and get right into profit. We don't want to see you get in and then sit there, in drawdown for a long time. We want you to get in the market and get right into profit. Okay. So again, thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for the notifications, and let's get this money. I'll see you.